Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Hope you are enjoying the audiobook 400 Days by Chetan Bhagat. In this chapter, like chapter 7, we will see what happened to Sia. Sia finally speaks about her kidnapping, like what happened to her after kidnapping. So let's get started. So it's a chapter 47. Sia speaks. Good night, Sia Didi, Suhana said. Good night, my little baby Suhana. Love you, I said. Suhana smiled. She loved it when I called her little baby. I like Suhana's smile. She loved it when I called her little baby, like when she was a toddler. I shut my eyes and tried to sleep. I couldn't. I kept thinking of Aryan. Last week he liked and commented on all of the Pravathi's post. She had done the same for his picture too. Is something going on between them? Doesn't Parthi know Aryan is my crush? She is my best friend. She should leave him alone. Did she offer to kiss him or what? I would never do that. It's not right at our age. Parthi says she is my best friend but always wants what I want. Why isn't sleep coming? Hope mommy and dad are okay and don't fight again. Mommy agreed to spend the weekend at Dadu Dadi's house, but it always leads to some argument. I tossed and turned in bed. My mind went to Roy. I need to stop chatting with him. He is not a good person. I finally felt drowsy. I drifted off to sleep. Wake up, Utho. I heard a voice. Someone shook my shoulder. A man, not a dad. Is it a Timmy uncle? Dadu? No, it's a different voice. I said. I felt sharp, cold metal on my neck. It's a huge knife. He pressed it harder and it hurt me little. Is this a bad dream? No, I can see Suhana lying next to me. My eyes are open. There was someone in room. Shh, ekdam chup. Stay absolutely quiet or I'll kill you and your all the children, he said. I want to scream but my throat won't cooperate. I can't speak. He will kill me. He will kill Suhana, Rohit and Sanjay too. Who is he? A robber? He come to rob Dadu Dadi's house? Come with me quietly, chalo, he said. Where does he want me to go? My legs began to tremble. He pressed the knife into my neck. No sound. I'll push this knife deep inside you and your little sister. Suhana moved a little in her sleep. I don't know what to do. He could finish us all in 1 minute. What does he want? Be quiet and come with me. Nothing will happen. I won't hurt you, he said. I have heard his voice before. Who is he? I try to make out his face in darkness. I can't. We came out of the room and walked down the steps. Everyone is asleep. All of the bedroom doors are shut. He made me walk out of the living room and through the front door. We came out into the garden. It was dark and quiet outside. He kept me in front of him, knife at my back. He reached the side gate. It's unlocked. He pushed the side gate open and we came out into the street. He took me to the lane behind Navratan house. He poked the knife in my back, nudging me forward. We reached a large car. He gestured to me to step inside. He made me sit in the back seat. and handed me a quilt. Where are you taking me? I spoke. Shh, he said, showing me the knife. Cover yourself completely with this quilt and no sound, he said again. He sat in the driver's seat. The dim street light hit his face. Panditji, I said. He turned around and slapped me hard across my face. I said, no sound. My people are still inside your house. If you make a sound or do any tricks, they'll kill your entire family. Fear gripped me. My body froze. I couldn't scream even if I wanted. He pulled the quilt over my face and told me to keep my eyes shut. I compiled. The car began to move. We kept driving for an hour. I didn't think about what was happening to me. My only thought was that Suhana and my cousins would be safe. Day 2 of missing. Eat, he said me. He pushed a plate with rotis and dal front of me. I want to go home. I said, this is your home now. This is hell. Take off these chains, please. I beg you, I said and cried. I sat on the folding bed with the several old quilts. He looked around the dark, windowless room. A tiny ventilation slit near the ceiling let a bit of light in, telling me it was a daytime outside. Two light bulbs tried hard to keep his basement room illuminated. Stacks of sugarcane lay in one corner. Dirty rugs covered the muddy floor. He had tied me with long steel chains hooked up to the ceiling. The chain lengths just about allowed me to reach the toilet and water tap. He sat next to me on folding bed. Look, crying won't help, he said, a sympathetic voice, as he was on my side. I don't like it when you cry. And please eat, otherwise you will feel worse. Why have you brought me here? You don't understand. This is God's will. God instructed me. You see, I had a dream. You are to be my wife. That's my destiny. Destiny? I said in a faint voice. Of course. I helped your mother get married to your father so you could come into this world. If I wasn't there, who knows, they would be aborted you. Aborted? He ignored and continued. I also did a Vastu of Navratna house, so I knew about the side entrance and the location of the key rack. It was God helping me. I came so often to Navratna house, I could take this side gate key during one visit, make a duplicate with and hang it back on another visit. If all this was not my destiny, then what else it is? Are you crazy? No, I am in touch with God. 4 days later, in an auspicious day, that when we will get married. Married? I won't touch you until then, he said. Please just take me back home. Ever since I saw your mother and placed my hand on her head, I felt something. But she was meant for Manishji. I kept wondering what it was that made me feel that way. That desire a priest is not supposed to feel. Later I realized it was you. You were inside her and grew up to be just like your mother. I cried, but I could not shut out his words. They entered my ears smoothly like acid. I wondered what would be the right moment to take you. And then I saw the pictures of your dance performance in school. You were Menka. I was the Rishi. Menka came to break Vishwamitra's meditation. You came to break mine. You were dancing for me. No, I said and shook my head violently. It's okay. You wouldn't realize all that. But this is what I have been instructed to do. By whom? By God. I am 12. Do you know how old Mahatma Gandhi was when he got married? 13. What? He stepped off the bed. He walked up to the sink. He pointed to the cardboard box kept on the counter. There was a soap, toothpaste, shampoo, everything you need. I even brought some clothes. I'll get you your wedding dress later. Panditji, you have kidnapped me. Take me home. My Radu and Dad will catch you. Panditji smiled. Nobody can find you. Anyway, your grandmother doesn't like you. They won't look for you, but I'll care for you, provide you for you. That's why I am telling you to eat. Don't make a trouble. The police will find you. Not here, see. If you trouble me, I'll have to kill you and bury you right here. Nobody will know. He walked up to the mesh door. Where are you going? I said. I have work. As your husband, I have to go and earn a living for both of us, right? I'll be back. Please take off the chains. I will when you behave yourself. Eat, shower, and take care of yourself. My grandparents hold you in such a high regard. I hold them in very high regard too, he said as he left. I heard the sound of 2 doors being shut and 4 locks being locked. The basement fell silent after he left. I cried alone for another hour. I realized that if I ever wanted to get out of here alive, I had to survive. I pulled the plate with rotis and dals towards me. Day 6 of missing. Wear it, he said. He thrust a red lehenga at me. I shook my head and instantly ducked as he raised his hand. Don't make me slap you. I shook my head again. He grabbed my chair and tugged at hard. I know how to calm you, you cat-eyed kamini, he said. He took out his switchblade knife and flicked it open. Okay, fine, I'll wear it, I said. Good, he said as he unchained me, and this is for your good behavior. No more chains from now on. See, I am good man. I dragged myself out of bed and went to the corner of room with Lenga. Can you look away? I said. I am going to be your husband soon. He laughed and turned around. I changed into the garish red outfit. Beautiful, he said. Your eyes have done magic on me. They attracted me for years. I knew there was something. That's why I had that dream to make you my wife. He made me sit on the floor after lighting a small fire in small iron utensil. He began to recite some mantras. He pulled me by my hand and made me take several rounds around the fire with him. Smoke choked the entire basement as the ventilation slit could not get rid of it fast enough. I coughed non-stop. After the ceremony, he made me to sit on bed again. You and I are now husband-wife. No, I said, we are not. He slapped me. As a wife, you are not to answer me back. My ear was hurting from the blow. It's a time now to do your wifely duty, he said. I gave him a blank look. Take off your clothes. His eyes told me what was about to happen. No, please, no, I beg you. I said, this is wrong. He grabbed my shoulder. I have married you. You are with your husband. How is it wrong? The next hour of my life is an hour I would rather forget, or at least I try to. For those 60 minutes I ceased to be. I become numb to whatever was happening, to the fear, to the intense pain. I contemplated taking his knife and killing myself. But would my parents be looking for me? Won't Suhana be missing me? Should I live for few more days so they find me? I'm leaving. I'll back tomorrow, I heard him say. Through the door, he locked it from the outside. Day 30 of missing. He caught me trying to escape today. He beat me up with a stick. My legs hurt from being chained. I can't move. I can't reach to the tap of water. I can't even get the toilet. No food, no water for 2 days. That was my punishment for trying to escape. I had figured out the way to reach the ventilator. I made the folding bed stand upright. I brought it near the wall. I climbed on the bed to reach ventilator. I couldn't get out through the 6-inch gap though, but I could see outside. I saw a muddy ground and boundary wall with fields beyond it. I also saw sugarcane stacks and piles of gunny bags. By now I know Shastri routine. He only came at night. In the daytime I could reach the ventilator and scream out loud. Maybe someone hear me. Help me, I trapped. I shouted into the ventilator. Slit for several hours every day. Nobody heard me. But I didn't give up. Every afternoon I shouted for help till my throat gave up. However, came in the daytime today. He heard my scream for help. He saw me precautiously balanced on the upright bed. You asked to be punished, he said, bringing the stick. The chains were back, this time fastening me tighter to the bed. I didn't say a word. I didn't cry through his beatings or whatever else he did to me. I had to survive. Day 67. Come here. I began to remove my clothes. I knew the ritual well. The sooner it began, the sooner it ended, and the sooner he left. Living a solitary life seemed infinitely better than having him around. No, not for that, he said. He sat next to me, flicked open his switchblade knife, and cut a lock on my hair. This is for your parents. They just won't stop looking for you. Hope lit up inside me. Where is the dress you had on that night? I thought you here, he said. In that cardboard box. Why? He took out my night suit from the box and put it into a plastic bag. Next he poked into my forearm. Blood spurted out. He didn't misbehave today, I cried. I didn't misbehave today, I cried. He took my soiled nightsuit and rubbed it on fresh blood. You didn't. I just need them to think you are dead so they'll stop looking for you forever, he said before he left. I fainted along with the blood. I had lost any last bit of hope. 395 days of missing. Here, special food today, he said. He had brought a 4-tier steel tiffin with him. He spread an old newspaper on a bed. He took out puris, aloo sabji, halwa, and an assortment of mithai from the tiffin. I ate the food in silence. He walked around the basement and turned to me. You never say thanks, he said. For? I said. I do so much for you. Give you food, shelter, clothes. You should be graceful. Thank you, I said. I didn't want to slap while I ate. Welcome. How is the food? Nice, I said, trying to keep my voice friendly. It's from your grandparents' house. I looked at in a confusion. I conducted a puja there today. The food is from your house. I felt nauseous. I didn't feel like eating anymore. Why did you do this to me? Does he enjoy seeing me in pain? The puja was for you, he said. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday. Sadness embellished me as a tear streamed down my eyes. I didn't even know how long I had been here. He kidnapped me a month before my birthday. I had spent an infinity amount of time here since then. How old was I? 13, 14, I remembered the last birthday I had celebrated. We had a party with all classmates at the Icon clubhouse. Why are you crying so much? He said. I tried to gulp down my tears. I didn't want to be beaten up on my birthday. 8, he said. I nodded. What gift I can get you for your birthday? He said. I looked up at him. Can I step outside? I said. I had liked to see the sky above me. That will never happen. Your entire life is now here forever. Anything else? I kept quiet. Tell me, my pretty little wife, could you get me some notepads and pens? So here chapter 47 ends. Hope you liked it. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe.